For those of you who don't know, in Venice, California, we have a van lord. He's like a landlord, but he just rents out dilapidated vans that don't run to people to sleep in and live in. We've had one such van across the street from my house since LA stopped enforcing street sweeping tickets in March 15th. So he's been there for 7 months. At one point, he yelled at us for being too loud and told us he couldn't believe anyone would treat his neighbors or their neighbors this way. And we had to remind him that he's not actually our neighbor. He just lives in his van across the street for the last 7 months. So don't be like these guys. You're going to live in your van. Try to move it pretty often. Don't live in a van that doesn't run, because it's just a menace to society and parking and your neighbors, and you blow it up for the rest of the people who can responsibly live in a van. So here you'll see the van lord get in his van and push the other van across the intersection, just across the intersection, so that the guy can do a quick U-turn and then hit the curb a little and then park there for another week until street sweeper once again hits that side of the street, and then in order to avoid a ticket, the van lord will come and push him again to the other side of the street, and that will go on forever. When we talked to the guy in the van who was yelling at us about being too loud to our neighbors, he said he's from New Jersey and he's just living in the van until the California COVID unemployment runs out, and then he's gonna make his way back. So that's the kind of people we got living in the vans. And the van lord, I kid you not, his license plate is Van Lord. Van Lord, VANLORD. So if you see the Van Lord license plate around, watch out for that guy. And then you'll see the aftermath, which is just a bottle of urine that the guy is not going to pick up. He came back to get his bicycle, which was right next to the bottle of urine, and move it over where the van is, but he left the bottle of urine right there. And, honestly, that's not that bad of a mess. You can see there's a pretty good stain under the car, or maybe it's leaking something, or maybe where he's just been dumping stuff. I've seen other neighbors power wash, trying to get rid of the goop that's left by when a van sits there for months, and it just never really comes up. But overall, for 7 months, I could imagine it being a lot worse. So anyway, this is the Venice van lord here in Venice, California, and I just thought people might find this interesting.